Hey, 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 collective. Welcome to my channel, Crystal Empress 33. My name's Crystal, and I have your daily collective message. And I about choked myself to death with this Palo Santo clearing around my crown chakra. Oh my goodness. It was a lot. Excuse me. All right, so Source was very specific about the decks I used today. Imagery is going to be important. This is a deck I don't use very often. I've had it for a long time, but I've only used it maybe twice. So I'm going to read from the book on this one because I know the words are going to resonate. They wanted me to say a couple things. First, someone here is either new to studying astrology or it has just been trying to study it and is struggling. And Source is wanting you to give yourself more credit. Source is wanting you to be kinder to yourself because what you're learning, how you're going to present astrology to people is going to be completely different than what has been shown so far. They're not telling me how it's going to be different, but you are learning it differently than other people. The way you learn astrology is going to be with Source. You're going to learn things from other people, but your life story specifically was designed to help people understand astrology in a totally different way. And they want you, um, you're too hard on yourself. It's like you want to try to learn something and you read it one time and bam, you think you have to memorize it that first time. And if you don't, you're a failure and you keep giving up. And they're saying that this is not to do with astrology. And this is a pattern, actually a pattern that many people have. There's a pattern of behavior here where if learning something new makes you feel inadequate, and that is something that came through childhood with experiences that you've had that you haven't, I mean, you're not thinking about those experiences as you live your day-to-day life as an adult or, a teen or whatever you are right now. But they're saying they want you to stick with it. It's important that you stick with it because it's going to be it's going to be the meat of your teachings. You're going to need to know astrology and the planets and how everything works, coupled with your specific birth chart that's going to be used to help people understand. So even if it's not, my light just flickered over here. So even like I'm trying to think of a good example here. So you sit down to learn something with astrology, you can't really memorize it, you get frustrated, you take long gaps and long periods in between reading or studying, watching videos, whatever it is you do, and then you forget what you've learned. They want you to build a consistent schedule. Set a timer every day for 10 minutes. Start with 10 minutes. If that's what it takes to get you to feel comfortable with yourself, and instead of trying to totally engulf yourself with, I got to finish this book today. I've got to finish 5 chapters today. They don't 333 on the clock. They don't want you to do that. Set a timer for 10 minutes. If you get 2 pages read in a book, you get 2 pages read in a book. They want you to start that way. Start small because you're getting overwhelmed too soon and quitting. Secondly, they wanted me to mention hold on. Decluttering in its closets. I don't know. I don't know if it's a group of people or one specific person, but they're saying everything holds energy. So these cards hold energy. Everything on this desk holds energy. Everything in your life is energy personified and manifested in physical form. And there's a lot of cluttered, shoved in closets that they're saying all that old stagnant energy is still laying in there. And it holds vibration, and you need to get rid of that. I don't know if it's from somebody who's passed on. I'm not really sure. But there's a lot of stagnant energy where things have not been used for years that really need to be taken out of the house, donated, thrown away, what have you. Because it's affecting your energy and you're not realizing it. All right. So let's get into the reading. I also just heard if you start hearing some high-pitched ringing in your ears, you're going through an attunement, it'll just like come and go. I mean, that's a typical thing, but they're saying this is a higher pitch than normal. Like it's a really, I can't make the noise right now because my voice still is not back all the way. Dang, okay. Look, I split right to success and leadership. I love this. I love this so much. Okay. Got a hair stuck on it. One of my long hairs. Diligence. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, let's see. Whoop. These cards are so sticky. Focus. New beginnings. Focusing on the new beginning. Okay. Fulfillment. Okay. That is pretty damn clear. Focusing on a new beginning is going to bring your wish fulfillment. Is this camera fall again? It did. Okay. So let's see. We're going to start with focus. That was the card that came out first. Focus. Okay. So let me show it to you. Okay. Let's see. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believed that the tops of mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. All right, so let's see. What you focus on is what you pull to you, so put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many different directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you'll see the results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. Didn't I just say that about the ear ringing? Higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. And you know what? Do you see? What did it say? It says something here. When you reach the peak. Okay, yeah. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward. And what is upward? Your new beginning. Like, the more you focus on your new beginning, the less the past is going to affect you. Unless there is a pattern of behavior that you have not recognized in yourself that needs to be reviewed, worked through emotionally, and then move on. Okay? It's very straightforward. All right, let's see. New beginning. All right. Your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. There we go. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is a perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. Yep. I mean, it's like focus on your new... Do you see? It's just like the cards, I don't even need to read it. It's just focusing on your new beginning is what's going to bring you what? Fulfillment. All right, let's see. And all right, no matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Ooh, I like those words. Splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Hey. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you've had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Hey, I did not know that. That's awesome. Okay. Savor your life with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all its permeations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. They just told me the number 34 could be significant. Obviously, 34, 7 could be significant to somebody somehow, and you need that extra confirmation. 1111 was just on the clock as well. That detox tea is good, but boy, does it detox. And I like the flavor, and I drink too much, and then I'm in the bathroom. It works. Okay, let's see. Ace of Wands. There's another passionate new beginning. And the Wands, that's action. Fire is about action. It's going after your passions. Okay, I love that her hair, let me see. Her hair, they're giving me words here. It's like her hair represents ambition, courage, enthusiasm, pride. She takes pride in her passions, going after things without reckless abandon here. So they want you. Ooh, do you see? They want you to put this aside and go after this. They're literally saying, dump this energy. Five of Swords. It was kind of in reverse, but halfway, because sometimes you're in it and you're out of it. You're in it and you're out of it. And there goes that wobble vibration. So they want you to let this go. And the way you let this go is by focusing on the new. And it sounds so simple. Yet it's like, for whatever reason, humans have the hardest time doing that. And I mean, I know why. It's the way our brains are wired and the momentum that we carry from habits that we've developed for years and years and years. I know it can be difficult to change, especially if you're a fixed sign. It can be difficult to change, but they're saying, like, once you allow the passion hooks to sink into your psyche, into your physical body, you are going to be rocking and rolling, and things are going to go extremely smooth for you. It's just the starting. 1325. 325 is my brother's day to death. Listen to your intuition. You know what you need to do intuitively. Your guides have been telling you this for quite some time. And they're saying this is the time to take the action. Before they were just giving you the information. They knew you weren't going to take the action then. But now it's like you've had this information. You've ingrained it into your mind. You think about it. You know it's time to do it. But now it's time to actually get out of the intuitive stage and into the action stage. And you see how this came out like kind of sideways on new beginnings and fulfillment? It's saying the new beginnings and fulfillment are going to heal this Five of Swords energy right here. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Do you see everything you've been told intuitively through signs, synchronicities, meditation, any form that you know? It's like it is God, right? This is somebody who's a go-getter. They are passionate. They go after what they want. You see him working? They go after what they want. It's like laser-like focus. They want you to have laser-like focus on your passions and your dreams. Don't allow space for anything else right now. but this. It's very straightforward. Okay. And they wanted me to get you one of these cards. It's Shine from the Inside. Let's see. You are perfectly beautiful. And I love this card because it represents every size and shape, every color. I love this so much. So maybe you've been, maybe you're somebody who's been torn down by a lot of people. Somebody who's been embarrassed. Somebody who's been ridiculed or bullied for your looks. You are perfect just the way you are. And when somebody else talks about you, it's a reflection of themselves. There's something, and it's all about them and nothing to do with you. And it's so funny because now that I have a teenager and a preteen, and I'm watching all these relationships, I can see the patterns that started when, in the teen years, and I still see them being carried in the adult years with other people. And that's what I'm feeling here. It's like maybe you've been ridiculed, maybe not for your weight. It could be your clothing that you wore. It could be anything about your appearance. But you are beautiful just the way you are. I'm also hearing people telling you need a thicker skin was actually something that was wrong for you to hear. You don't need thicker skin. Your sensitivity is your superpower. You have thicker skin. The problem is the skin is so thick at times that you don't allow the sensitivity and the vulnerability to come through. And that's what they want you to be able to get back to. Okay. Trust your intuition. She's always right. Do you see this? Look at this confirmation. A card of intuition and secrets, and then trust your intuition. She's always right. I love that she's got this tattoo right here of the star right by her temple. It's like she sees stars in her eyes. And when you see stars in your eyes, it's like your view, even though everybody else may think that your view is wrong, God is saying it is right. God is saying it is right. You are not meant to fit into a crowd or fit into a mold. You are meant to stand out. You are meant to be brave. Thank you for the confirmation. You are not meant to do things the way other people have done them for generations. You're not meant to do things the way people are doing them on planet Earth right now. You are a trendsetter. You are a badass. You are meant for greater things. And in order to be greater, you have to step outside of this comfort zone, focus on the things that are new, that are passion that God has brought you to. And I'm talking to people who I feel like are mostly alone, kind of in hermit mode. I don't say you don't have to be like that all the time, but it's just like the majority of the time you have this time in your little cocoon, so to speak. And this is the time to step into that confidence and, learn these skills while you're by yourself instead of trying to learn it when you're out in public and being scrutinized. Once you start learning this and you build your confidence, that scrutiny, you're going to be able to, you will be able to see that it is misplaced. Because people misunderstand you. All of this judgment that you've incurred is because of misunderstandings about you. God understands you. Your angels understand you. They're giving you your specific blueprint, your specific life plan, step by step, word by word, feeling by feeling, to bring you to success, fulfillment. Okay? All right. I love you, collective. I will see you in the next one. Peace and love.